Then I start jumping up and down in the background. Well, there's always one.
Cameras are flashing from every direction, and we head backstage for more hugs. Everyone looks genuinely happy for us. It's a myth that nobody gets on in the music industry. There are some great people if you know where to look, and we've been lucky.
The Westlife boys are the first to come up to us, which means a lot. And then, wow, I'm dreaming. It's Kylie, the princess I had on my wall back in Devon when I started dreaming about all of this. I can't wait to tell my mum.
I'm laughing because Antony's looking at the award in his hand and I've spotted him tearing up. Yeah, he thinks no one's noticed.
Yeah, Lee gets a bit weepy, which is fair enough. He's the youngest.
I'm thinking, is this really happening? We're just four silly lads in borrowed suits.
Half an hour later, and we're making our way into the after-show party in Knightsbridge. It's only 11 miles from where I grew up in Edgware, but we could be on a different planet. The club's party planners have gone overboard, and we walk along a stunning glass bridge decked out with candles and coloured lights. More cameras flash as we get to the door. There are people everywhere. I can see my mum standing next to Duncan's. Two familiar faces at the centre of all this alien glamour. Bizarrely, the most surreal sight of all.
I go straight over to see them. I've already found my mum from the car, but seeing her is what brings home just how special this all is. She whispers in my ear how proud my grandparents would be. We lost them both within the last 2 years, and I gave her another hug. But this isn't a night to be sad.
I have to say, considering what a brain ache we've been for our management on occasion, they know how to put a party on for us. They've been very generous tonight. The champagne is on tap, and I mean literally. There it is in the middle of the bar. The music's loud, and everyone in the room wants to congratulate us, praise us, take our photo, introduce us to someone else. Those other cool boys in school we always wanted to be, that's us. Will I remember any of this in 16 years' time? Possibly not. How can my ego withstand all this? I'll worry about that tomorrow.
The night goes on, and sometime later, I spot my brother Darren over by the bar. He's standing by himself, looking neither elated nor jaded by all this euphoric frenzy around him. Instead, he looks bemused. I head over to him for a few moments. Neither of us say anything. Instead, I joined in him contemplating the scene, as if from the outside looking in. There's Antony, the one I met last and now spend most of my time with. He's actually the most wary one in the band, the one reminding the rest of us not to count our chickens, that we have to read the small print. Baby steps, people. But tonight, he's as happy as the rest of us, standing in the middle of his huge family, making them laugh with his impressions. Duncan's with his mum. It's always been just the pair of them, and I've never seen a mother and son as close as those two. Tonight will mean as much to her as it does to him. Lee's laughing, dancing, surrounded by ladies, giving each of them the attention in turn. He doesn't have a worry in the world, that one. And as another stunning girl goes up to give him a congratulatory hug, he looks over her shoulder and tips me a huge, happy wink. So why do I say what I say next to my brother? Is it the roller coaster ride we've already been on? The one quick year that's seen us top the charts with our very first efforts, but also seen us come under attack with astonishing abuse and even death threats? Or is it witnessing someone as armour-plated as Frank Skinner come unstuck when he least expected it earlier tonight? Is it the dark angel that sits quietly on my shoulder and whispers tirelessly in my ear, as she always has since my childhood? Or is the overwhelming glamour of this night the proof I need that we are four very ordinary lads living an extraordinary existence for which we might not always be equipped? Tonight's seen us join a brand new club, Membership Elite. Is it my imagination, or is life about to get a lot more complicated? I should add, I've also drunk rather a lot of fine champagne and offer by this point, so chances are I'm thinking none of the above. But something makes me turn to my brother and ask him, are you going to be here when all this disappears? Because it's going to. I know. How to stop the party in its tracks, right? And to this day, more than a decade later, I don't know where those dark thoughts came from. Because that night in February 2002, when we won our first Brit Award and were riding so high, I had no way of knowing what a path of highs and lows we were already on. It didn't occur to me how much money would pass through our hands, how many millions of pounds we would make for the people. While all